What is up, everyone? Today I'm going to review the WWE Ultimate Edition 13 Kane. And here's the figure out of the box. And this thing is a beauty just to look at. This Kane figure just looks very, very awesome. It makes me wonder if SHF made this figure, like, would the WWE line still be around? Because I would have loved an SHF version of this gear, but this is pretty much like, it's close to import articulation in a few ways, so that's good. Now, I don't really have any connection towards this specific version of Kane because I am a young boy and I did not grow up watching the Attitude Era. And I know this Kane was very popular back in the 90s with the Attitude Era and Taker and stuff. But I still really like this version of Kane. I really wish that even modern day Kane would go back to something like this, because like his attire, since he returned in like 2014 to face John Cena at Elimination Chamber, with when he came back with the World's mask, he's had that same black gear ever since, and it sucks. It's so bad. I don't know why he doesn't like change it up, maybe go a bit more classic with it, maybe do something like this, maybe instead of one arm poking out, maybe do two arms or something. Like, how cool would it be? But anyways, I'm getting too off topic. This figure is amazing, but it does have a few negatives though, which I will be talking about here today. But I mean, just the overall look, just like in the vanilla stance, it looks very, very nice. Like, if you can see, let me just spin it around. Like, I mean, there's a reason why that Elite 12 Kane in this same gear was so expensive on the aftermarket for so long, because this tire just looks awesome and it's just like very toyetic. I mean, look at let me see if I can zoom in here. Look at that. I wish the belt had the same, like, I wish this leg was also sculpted with the design instead of painted, but I do get it. I mean, they painted the back of the knee, so that is very, very, very awesome. The belt is very, very nice. It's sculpted, I don't know what these are called. I'm sorry. I mean, the legs look good. I love these boots Kane has. It looks very nice. If you can look at the back of the figure as well, the hair and stuff. And I do like how these are also like molded on removable pieces. But anyways, just like the figure just looks awesome. It's really nicely painted. It's got some very nice sculpted parts. But the one big negative that I have is, you probably already saw it before once I spun the figure around, but it's this. I don't know why this happened. It's crazy how this accident just kind of happened, and like, why didn't they even like cast or like paint the, like, I don't know how toys work, but like, I feel like there's a way to just make this arm completely red, since you can just like connect it to this ball joint with the peg and stuff. So I really don't know why this happened. It really sucks. But at the time of this filming, which is March something, people have been getting, if you contact MattelSupport.com and you give them the code on the back of the Kane box, or the code that is under the foot, then they should be able to send you a new arm that you can just replace, and I think a new mask as well. So I'm not like an avid Kane fan, so I don't know what's wrong with this mask. To me, it looks perfectly fine. Like, I will get into the second head he comes with, which is not fine at all. So maybe it comes with a new head of that one or something. I don't know, but this figure is very fluid. It's very nice to like move around. The butterfly joints are nice to like move up and down. Not really any loose parts on this. Hopefully not ever. But I mean, this moves awesome. The head, it's great articulation and stuff. And I mean, the legs are a bit tight. These hip joints are really tight. And I wish Mattel would add single jointed knees. I mean, no. I mean, pinless knees. That would be very awesome. Because they already did on the arms. Why not also do it on the legs, you know? But, yeah, be careful of that, dude. Please be careful. That is very tight. But, let me just match it up again. And, yeah, one thing I do want to add is, this Kane, hand. That Kane hand. If you can see, this hand looks like it's sculpted, like he's wearing a gloved hand. And that's what I like. I hate how Legends doesn't do this. Legends just pre-paints like bare hands and just gives it to you. And it's like, oh, they're wearing very skin tight gloves where you can see their veins. And I don't like that. I don't like how they did it on this figure. Because on his second hand here, it's definitely like, come on, man. Look at this. You can see the vein. This is just like a regular hand, just painted black. Like, why did they go from this to this? Maybe like I bought like a repack or something. Because I did buy this in a store. And maybe someone switched this out or something. But I don't know. Like, I haven't been able to watch any other like reviews on this Kane figure. But that is my only real, like, well, not my only, like, one of my main negatives with this figure. But I mean, overall, this figure is very cool, and the accessories, which we will be getting into next, are very nice as well. Now, Kane comes with this amazing, awesome, like, fabric cape. Let me see if I can, like, yeah. So let me just like turn it around while I talk about it. This cape isn't, so if you don't recognize it, I think Kane used this once in a live event after he like debuted for the WWF at the time, and he just never used it again. But I mean, this cape looks very cool. Like, massive props to Mattel to even adding this in the first place, because they easily could have added this and have it be plastic or like rubber, but they didn't. They made it cloth, and even though it is kind of see-through, it's definitely worth it because this is so freaking cool. Even though he never wore this, it's pretty much a very awesome like bonus like cape thing. So yeah, let me put Kane's head back on so you can see how it looks like without it. I mean, with it. So if you see Kane's head, you just, this is Velcro, so you just put that in. And then this top piece is like a fake, like leather, like shiny, smooth leather. I don't know what this material is. I'm sure people who are smarter than me know what material this is. I mean, it feels nice. It doesn't feel cheap, I guess. But it's also very nicely painted. They easily could have skipped out on that as well. But I mean, this is like very cool. Next thing Kane comes with is these two gripping hands. One just like skin tone, one black to fit the glove. And the next thing Kane comes with is this voice changer thing that he would put up to his throat and talk like this. My name is Kane and stuff. Very nicely, it fits into the hand pretty well. I like the gray paint that's on this thing. Very nicely sculpted as well with these like rings and stuff, dots, like other buttons on it. If you can see that, let me see if I can focus. Yeah, look at this, very nicely detailed, and it's like so small. And Mattel was able to add this much detail. And I know this is reuse with from an older one, but it's fine. Next thing he comes with is indeed a second head for the figure, which again to me it looks like it's nicely painted. You can see his eyes. This mask sculpt is very nicely done. The hair also looks very nice, how it's like slicked back and stuff. But the problem I have with this one is that it does not go on the head. Now I haven't heated it up yet. I just haven't had any time. So maybe once I heat this head up and put it on the figure, it should pop in back easy, back and forth. Hopefully this is again just a problem with my copy and no one else's, and hopefully I am able to fix this. Maybe this is the issue with the head everyone's been having, is that it does not fit on the ball peg, or maybe it's just like a paint thing. I'm not really sure, but yeah, this head it does not go on that peg. It does not. No matter how much you force it, you can be the freaking Hulk and try to put this head on that ball peg, and it does not go in at all. Look at them boots, man. They look dope. I don't know why, but I really, really like these boots. Next, we're going to do some size comparisons, baby. Here's the Ultimate 13 Kane next to the WrestleMania 32 figure. I think this is the one that comes with the big cloth jacket that everyone tried to army build so they could get multiple cloth Undertaker jackets. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I definitely need an update on an Undertaker. Now, I did see the Ultimate Edition Undertaker also in stores, and I didn't pick it up. I didn't want to. I don't like that gear. I would much rather buy a Ultimate Edition Undertaker of a more like not classic looking. At least like when I think of Undertaker, I think of like how he looked like in his like modern day, like from WrestleMania 25 until WrestleMania 27, until he like shaved his head. If we could get like a long-haired Undertaker in like the singlet and stuff with double jointed pinless arms, that would be a dream Undertaker figure. And even with a coat, I mean, Bill has been very strict with coats and stuff, and like most of the Undertaker coats are always like rubber, so you can see that detail and stuff. And if you have the WrestleMania 20, it's either 28 or 29, where it's just like a big traffic cone of a figure, because he comes with this very cool entrance jacket, but you can't really move him. So hopefully Mattel is able to make an Ultimate Edition of his gear from WrestleMania 29 or 28. I know he had the short hair back then, the bald look, but I'm willing to sacrifice it if it means we could get a very cool Undertaker coat with, since they're most likely gonna do like switch out arms on that figure. But I don't know, maybe they could just do like a classic Undertaker jacket to be cloth as well. It would be cool if they did like a bendy wire jacket. I know that would never happen, but that would be very nice. But yeah, this is how Kane looks with Taker. I definitely need a new Taker. And here was Kane next to Ultimate Edition 1? No, Ultimate Edition 2 Triple H figure. And I cannot wait for that new one, because that one's going to have double jointed, pinless arms and butterfly joints. So I'm very, very excited for that one. I'm probably just going to use these heads on that one, because I don't really like the weird, like, mustache thing. But I love the gear that Triple H has, and he comes with like a t-shirt and stuff, so that figure should be very nice. Okay, so I know these aren't exact, but these are like, this is Kane next to the Ultimate Cena and Ultimate Jeff Hardy. Dang it. But I don't have any other 90s Attitude Era stuff. Like, I have a Stone Cold Elite figure. I don't have the Ultimate. I know I need that Ultimate, but I do have like a bunch of the Ultimate figure, Elite, Classic, Attitude Era style figures, but they're all in storage right now. The only ones I have out are really just new ones I've gotten, and all modern nowadays, guys. But these look pretty good. I can see Kane, at least the scene, that Cena, because I think that scene is like early 2000s, when Kane still had the whole like the whole suit and mask stuff. Maybe. I know the Jeff is from 2008, so it probably wouldn't really work with Kane and Jeff. But if you watch my room tour video, I do have another Kane, which is the ringside exclusive hardcore Kane, and I do have the WrestleMania Heritage Series, WrestleMania 31 Kane that came with a stretcher. And those are my really only two classic Kanes that I really wish I could have just put out here on the table to compare. But they are in storage. Hopefully, for if they make a new Kane, and if I want to get it, hopefully I'll be able to put it out for display and to show you guys. Because I think the WrestleMania is just like a reverse of that Ultimate Edition suit. I think, like, where the black is red, and then where the red is, it's just black on the whole costume. I think, if I'm remembering that figure correctly. So it would be nice for Mattel to make an Ultimate Edition of that gear as well, because they can just reuse the same body, just paint just different. Here's Kane next to the greatest Marvel character ever created, Beta Ray. And here's the Ultimate Edition Kane next to a Hangman Adam Page. If you know, you know. Anyways, that's gonna be all for it here guys. This figure is very awesome. If you need a Kane, this is honestly the best version of Kane that we'll most likely ever get from Mattel, because I don't think they'll do like a whole like ball joint here, because that's the only, like, if I were to improve this figure, the only thing I would add would be a ball joint in the like crotch, so it can be like a Mayfex figure, so you can bend him down like all the way and have him like do kind of like be in two halves or something. But other than that, this is most likely the best Kane figure you'll ever get. I don't have the SH Figure Arts one. If I did, I would have put him here to do a size comparison. But yeah, this figure is very, very awesome. Definitely the best Kane figure we have ever had. This Ultimate Edition line keeps growing and keeps becoming so awesomer. And it's awesome to see that AEW has also kind of copied it as well. I don't care that they copied it. I'm actually very, very happy that they did copy it. At the time of the recording, they just announced that they're gonna do like a Supreme AEW Supreme collection, which is basically like butterfly joints, and you're able to pop the legs off and have two different gears, which is insane. And you're gonna sell it for $40? Are you crazy, dude? Are you crazy? That is so awesome. That is so smart. I love that. I'm gonna buy each one. I'm gonna buy one of every AEW Supreme figure. I cannot wait for that line to drop. I need that Kenny Omega, that Britt Baker, I need that Malachi. And I need that Cody Rhodes, bro. Even though by the time he's probably gone, is going to WrestleMania. But anyways, I cannot wait to see the future of this Ultimate Edition line. I would like to see more modern guys, honestly. It sucks to see that they weren't able to make a Daniel Bryan in the line, because a Daniel Bryan figure would have been really nice. But AEW is going to make it, so we're good there. Hopefully they're able to make a Seth Rollins. I would love it if they did it from WrestleMania 31. Just do his best gear as the Ultimate Edition man. AJ Styles as well would be a very awesome choice. And with, like, Roman, again, Roman would be awesome. But I'm getting too hard to handle. Kane, buy this Kane figure. If you see it, buy it, because it's awesome. And that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.